3 weeks from today. 3 weeks from today, the Aztecs open up the 2018 season on the road against the Stanford Cardinal. 3 weeks from today. It's almost here, folks. Joining us right now is a guy who has been through a lot in his career at San Diego State. Now he gets ready for his senior campaign. By the way, with his next victory, he will become the winningest starting quarterback in San Diego State history.
He's a winner.
Christian Chapman back on with the Cannons. Christian, how are you today?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We are well. All right, Christian, we've talked to you plenty over the last couple of years. Now you're a senior. We've talked about the last couple of years. Your record is 23-6 as a starting quarterback, which is one of the best records in the entire country. But obviously the focus has been on Donnell Pumphrey and Rashad Penny. As far as control of the game, control of the offense, control at the line of scrimmage, is it going to be different for you, Christian, as you head into your senior season?
Definitely. I think they'll definitely put more on my play, allow me to do a little bit more with the offense, make more checks, even from a run play to a pass play to a run play. Just having that experience under my belt that I have now, knowing the offense like a coach's mindset, I think they're really going to, open it up for me and let me open it up this year for sure.
Christian, get into how camp has gone so far, and I know you guys had a really, really special practice session this morning.
Yeah, so today we got the opportunity to go over to Miramar Marine Base and, go over there, see some of the guys and, go on their facility and practice on there. Had kids come out, had Marines come out, watch us, and, it was a great opportunity for us to be there, see those guys, and, get some work in. So it was a fun day today for sure.
Christian, when you look at the schedule this year, I'm circling 3 huge road games at Stanford, at Boise, at Fresno. The fact that you're a senior, you've been through the rigors, you've been on the road plenty, do you think that gives you advantage? Do you like the opportunity to face tough opponents on their home turf?
Oh, yeah, especially with those games being this year. Those are some big games, especially on the road. It's going to be fun going to their place. Especially what happened last year, just to be able to play those teams, and how big those games are. Going to Fresno, on our side of the bracket, that's where the championship's going to go through, going through Fresno. And that's the second from the last game, I believe, so that's a huge game for us.
Aztecs quarterback Christian Chapman back with us here on the Loose Cannons on Xtra 1360 Fox Sports San Diego. Christian, last year going into camp, I'm not saying it was a worry, but a concern for head coach Rocky Long was the offensive line. From that point to where they are now, how much is the improvement?
It's huge. Having that year under your belt, it's it changes drastically. I think that's probably our strength on offense at this point. All those boys having that time, that year to get under their belt, and then this off season taking it upon themselves. Going to the film room, working together, really meshing, and building this camaraderie amongst them. They work well together, and right now they've been playing well, and I'm proud of where they came. There's some more work to do, but as a whole, that unit is coming a long way.
Christian Chapman joining us, senior quarterback, third-year starter, getting ready for that opener in 3 weeks on the road against Stanford. So, Christian, I always talk about how nice the weather here is in San Diego, nice and cool and everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man, it's hot out there, Christian. How's practice going in that heat?
It's been rough, get the helmet on, get the shoulder pads on, not really used to the heat with all that gear on, but it's been difficult a little bit. I know coaches, tweaked the practice a little bit. We kind of been going a little bit later in the day to kind of beat some of that heat because it's been hot out there, especially on the turf. That goes an extra 10 degrees up for sure. But it's all good. We've been getting through. We're getting some good work on out there. The young guys are getting better, so it hasn't been too bad.
Christian, you lose a pretty damn good tight end in David Wells, and you got Parker Houston now and Kahali Waring as well. A couple guys you can throw to as far as the tight end position is concerned. How is that group improving?
I think tight end position is going to be fine. We got 2 guys back. We got Parker Houston, who's just like David Wells, in my opinion. Both the guys are very similar. And then you got Kahali Waring, who's one of the most athletic tight ends I've ever seen. The guy can, we can run for receivers and run against DBs at that point. And he's just a big target to get the ball up to. So both those guys, it's going to be good having them both back. And I don't think the position of tight end is going to fall off at all.
I look at this opening game on the road against Stanford. Christian, we're all going to be out there, man, so we cannot wait for this big day in 3 weeks. The fact that you beat Stanford out at the stadium here in San Diego last year, going into this as your opening game, I got to believe they're thinking, all right, we know Christian Chapman. We've seen him play. You have the advantage of knowing their defense. You've seen the defense. But could this be an overthinking thing where you're trying to do so many things different based on the fact that you're familiar with the defense, the defense is familiar with you? How do you see this all playing out in the opening game?
I definitely see them on their side probably, throwing some new things at me. They got to bring a little bit of something else than what they did last year. And for us, we got to change up some things too. So not overthink it, but, just tweak some things here and there. At the end of the day, it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be one of the trenches on both sides for our defense and our offense. They got a great back themselves. We're a running team. Both teams are. So it's going to be one of the trenches, up front is where the battle's going to be at. But it's going to be a grind time game. It's going to go down to the very end, in my opinion.
Christian, what's the running game going to look like? We have been so spoiled as far as the Aztecs running game the last couple of years. And, with Washington back there, I'm not thinking there's going to be that much of a drastic drop-off, is there?
No, not at all. I think Jawan's going to fill those shoes just right. You see what he's done in the past, the ability he had. So I think he's going to go right in there just like Penny did for Pump and, fill those shoes well. Their running game's not going to slow down at all.
Well, as I mentioned at the start, Christian, your next victory will make you the winningest starting quarterback in school history. What does that mean for you?
It means a lot, especially being from San Diego, just being here, being a hometown guy. And, any record for a Division I football program is huge to break. So that would just be an honor in itself, and especially the guy who set that record, Ryan Lindley. That's a man I kind of looked up to growing up, and I know what he's done for this community, what he's done for this program. And he's working with us now, so it's a big guy to fill his shoes or something like that. So it's been looking up to him. It's going to be a great feeling when it happens. I know he wants me to do it on the first game, so that'll be awesome.
Well, I know this, Christian. If you have a great senior season, which we expect, you're going to push that record so far away from everyone else. That's going to last forever or a long, long time. As always, Christian, man, we appreciate the time. Can't wait for 3 weeks from today. Stay healthy. Stay cool. We'll see you on the field soon.
Awesome. You guys are the best. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
he is,
Christian. The great Christian Chapman, steady-handed quarterback. It will be interesting to see. A year ago when we talked to Christian, he thought maybe they'd add a little. They did not. But the one thing they are expecting from him is to have more freedom at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
He's seen plenty, and he's ready to roll.
Absolutely. And they will. It's not going to be a Wild West show, but I think Rocky Long's going to open it up a little more.